It was supposed to be a moment of mourning, but in Bondo, grief took a strange turn. Cameras rolled, and what should have been a simple embrace became an awkward political earthquake. Machakos Governor Wavinya Ndeti reached out to hug Ida Odinga, and Kenya collectively held its breath. What followed wasn't just a snub, it was a subtle, silent message from one political matriarch to another. Know your place. The setting was heavy with symbolism. Bondo, Siaya County, Raila Odinga's final resting place, a place still humming with grief and legacy. Kalonzo Musyoka, dressed in olive green, led a massive Ukambani delegation, governors, senators, bishops, even elders, a grand caravan bearing 100 head of cattle in tribute to Raila Odinga. The chants of Joey, Joey filled the air. The message was clear. Ukambani was here to honor its fallen ally and reaffirm loyalty to the Odinga legacy. Kalonzo's speech was emotional. He recalled those chaotic 2023 protests, bullets flying, lives nearly lost. We counted 10 bullets attempts on him, he said, voice quivering. If he didn't have that armored vehicle, we would have buried him then. End of quote.
We counted 10 bullet attempts on my brother Raila Odinga. If it was not that he was having an armored vehicle, we would have buried him in 2023. But God is gracious. This is why I've come clad today as a comrade. We were in the trenches. We said resist.
It was unity wrapped in nostalgia until one hug undid it all. Enter Wavinya Ndeti, smiling, confident, walking toward Ida Odinga with arms wide open, cameras poised, the crowd watching. She leans in, a half hug, half cling, her hands settling around Ida's waist. But Ida doesn't move. Her body stiffens, her expression hardens into polite resistance. In that instant, everything stops. Ida's hands moves, slow, deliberate, gently peeling Ndeti's fingers away. The air thickens. Murmurs ripple through the crowd. Ndeti steps back, awkward smile frozen in place. Ida simply turns, regal and restrained, saying nothing but saying everything. One witness described it perfectly. It was like watching a polite eviction. Mama Ida didn't speak, but her body screamed, "Not today." By midday, the clip had detonated across Kenyan social media. On X, the phrase "drama in Bondo" trended faster than a matatu chase in Thika Road. Meme factories went into overdrive. Ida's stare was photoshopped onto movie posters. Wavinya's embrace looked to Celine Dion's "It is all coming back to me now." But beneath the laughter, a political undercurrent simmered. What did that moment mean? Was it grief-induced tension, or a symbolic power check from the Odinga family to Ukambani's ambitious bloc? To understand this, you have to rewind. Wavinya has long been Kalonzo's most vocal defender, fiery, loyal, and sometimes overzealous. Back in 2023, she warned Raila's allies, support Kalonzo or forget Kamba votes, Hatutaki Madarau. She framed Kalonzo as Raila's natural successor, the next opposition kingpin, but Raila, ever the political chess player, never fully passed the crown. Now with Raila gone, Wavinya's move in Bondo felt symbolic, a visual claim to the Odinga dynasty's blessing.
We know when you go to Yuago Ng'ato, inyalo kawo dhogi moko ariyo kata adek idhigo. But Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka came with 100 heads of cattle. So I had to call Honorable Orengo to come and help me hear what he was saying. And not only that, he went and showed us 100 heads of cattle. Yawa, dongotimo maber. Isn't that good? Not to mention a lot of foodstuffs that they've come with. Thank you so much. And I'm sure those who are going to come after you to the funeral, there's plenty of food. Don't worry.
Ida, however, has been more than a widow. She is the gatekeeper of Raila's legacy, a woman who has seen every political betrayal and handshake twist firsthand. The no-hug moment, it wasn't about coldness. It was about protecting a boundary, perhaps even a legacy, from being prematurely claimed. Ida Odinga is not just mourning, she's managing a political afterlife. Her words that day were carefully chosen. Those who truly love Raila are the ones who have shown up. It was both gratitude and veiled warning that loyalty isn't performance and grief isn't a photo opportunity. Sources close to the family say she has been deeply protective since Raila's quick burial, meeting only a select few, keeping political opportunism at bay. For Wavinya, the optics were catastrophic. What was meant to be warmth came off as desperation. Online, Kamba-Luo relations were instantly dragged into the mud. Tribal pride, alliance fatigue, even gendered critics flew in every direction.
We went through plenty with this brother. So I honor you today. I didn't have enough time because like the enigma was, Mama Ida, the enigma said, bury me quickly. So we didn't have time. So don't be surprised that the whole nation will keep on coming here.
Wavinya may have misjudged the scene, but she also reminded Kenyans of a deeper truth. In this post-Raila vacuum, everyone is auditioning for relevance. Kalonzo's response was telling, calm, diplomatic, steering away from drama. We came to mourn the father of protest, not to audition for headlines. Yet, beneath that composure lies a dilemma. Without Raila, the opposition crown's seat unclaimed. And if optics are anything to go by, Bondo's awkward embrace revealed just how fragile that coalition has become. Will Kalonzo rise above the spectacle, or will these cracks widen into full-blown fault lines before 2027? In a country where gestures often mean more than words, this one spoke volumes. A hug refused, a power shift unveiled. Kenya didn't just witness a viral meme, it witnessed a message that in the delicate dance of political succession, even affection can be strategic. The cattle in Bondo may have mooed in mourning, but the internet roared with meaning. And as the dust settles, one truth lingers. In Kenyan politics, no hug is ever just a hug. For Maisha TV, I'm William Juma.